Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, the show where we delve into the fascinating world of psychology to understand what makes us tick. I'm your host, Sigmund, and today we're going to explore a concept that has intrigued psychologists and scientists for decades: morphic resonance. What is morphic resonance? In simple terms, morphic resonance refers to the idea that there is a collective, unconscious memory or field that connects all living beings, influencing our behavior, thoughts, and emotions. This concept was first introduced by biologist Rupert Sheldrake in the 1980s, and it has since sparked intense debate and research in the scientific community. To understand morphic resonance, we need to dive into its theoretical background. The idea of a collective unconscious was first proposed by Carl Jung, who suggested that certain universal symbols and experiences are shared across cultures and time. Sheldrake's concept of morphic resonance takes this idea further, proposing that there is a non-material, collective memory that influences the behavior of organisms, including humans. One of the key psychological theories that explains morphic resonance is the idea of social learning theory. This theory, developed by Albert Bandura, suggests that people learn new behaviors and attitudes by observing and imitating others. Morphic resonance can be seen as an extension of this idea, where individuals are not just influenced by their immediate social environment, but also by a collective, unconscious field that shapes their thoughts and behaviors. Research on morphic resonance has yielded some fascinating findings. For example, studies have shown that when a group of people are connected through a shared experience or goal, they can exhibit synchronized brain activity even when they are not in direct physical contact. This phenomenon, known as neural entrainment, suggests that there is a collective, unconscious field at work, influencing the behavior and thoughts of individuals. Another area of research that supports the concept of morphic resonance is the study of flocking behavior in animals. When a group of birds or fish move together in a coordinated manner, it's not just because they are following a leader, but also because they are responding to a collective, unconscious field that guides their behavior. This phenomenon can be seen in human behavior as well, where individuals in a crowd or group can exhibit synchronized behavior, such as cheering or chanting, without necessarily being aware of the collective influence at work. Understanding this concept can help us navigate social situations more effectively, build stronger relationships, and even improve our mental well-being. For example, if you've ever walked into a room and immediately sensed the mood or atmosphere, that's possibly due to morphic resonance at work. By being more aware of the collective unconscious forces that shape our behavior, we can become more empathetic and compassionate towards others, and even influence the collective field in positive ways. Therapeutic approaches like group therapy and social learning theory also rely on the principles of morphic resonance. By recognizing the collective unconscious forces that shape our behavior, therapists can design more effective interventions that take into account the social context. For instance, group therapy can be used to harness the power of morphic resonance, where individuals in a group can support and influence each other in positive ways, leading to greater personal growth and transformation. In addition, research has shown that morphic resonance can play a role in shaping our emotional experiences. For example, studies have found that when people are exposed to a collective traumatic event, such as a natural disaster or terrorist attack, they can exhibit synchronized emotional responses, even if they are not in direct physical contact. This phenomenon highlights the importance of considering the collective unconscious forces that shape our emotional lives, and how we can work to heal and support each other in times of crisis. This idea challenges our traditional understanding of free will and personal responsibility, inviting us to consider the intricate dance between our inner worlds and the world around us. Furthermore, the concept of morphic resonance raises important questions about the nature of consciousness and the human experience. How can we tap into this collective field to access greater wisdom, creativity, and innovation? For instance, if you're a leader or manager, understanding the collective unconscious forces that shape your team's behavior can help you create a more positive and productive work environment. By being more aware of the emotional and psychological currents that flow through your team, you can make more informed decisions and take actions that support the well-being and success of everyone involved. In conclusion, morphic resonance is a fascinating concept that highlights the complex, interconnected nature of human experience. By understanding this concept, we can gain a deeper appreciation for the collective unconscious forces that shape our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and develop more effective strategies for personal growth, relationships, and social influence. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, may your ego find balance between pleasure and reality.